Generally, I'm not a fan of episodic content because I just like finding an angle and getting to the angle, not really deviating from the course. But there's a few instances that I really do like it. Samurai Champloo is a great example. But this season of JoJo just does episodic content so well. This episode had me laughing the entire way through, and I have to say, this might be the funniest episode of JoJo I have seen. I mean, right off the bat, we see Josuke broke as hell. He has no money left. Even after getting Joseph to pay him back, he spends it like an idiot. And we see a new stand just kind of picking up coins and running off, but it can duplicate. It looks like there's dozens upon dozens of this harvest stand. And Josuke follows it to where we see the stand user, who is a creepy looking bastard, and it's looking like they're gonna have a showdown, and then it turns out it's just a nice kid. He's just like, hey, you're my friend, I'll give you half my money. But I mean, Josuke does have morals, so he doesn't just take it, but he does come up with a scheme like, okay, but let's say this. I give you an idea of how to make even more money, and you give me half. So he won't just take money to make himself rich, but he will give this guy an even worse idea to make money. This episode was just pure comedy gold. Watching these three characters scheme together in order to get more and more money. They find these coupons in the trash and they go to redeem them. And Josuke's like, well, this place would only give me credit for this place wouldn't do anything, but I did get 60,000 yen. And their reactions, their faces, it was so entertaining. But as soon as you get more money, of course money's going to corrupt the mind, and this guy just starts getting corrupt like, okay, here is your 10,000 yen. Oh, I promised you half? Well, I mean, it was my stand. This guy just keeps going more and more corrupt the more money he gets. And of course, we pick up these old lottery tickets, which Josuke say, well, I mean, obviously it's not gonna have a winner because no one would throw away the winning lottery number, which that happens all the time. And when we see the reaction to everyone, when they realize they win like 5 million yen, the end face of the character, I mean, I forget his name, but the new villain, he's just so corrupt. Seriously, so corrupt. Just the facial expressions this week were off the chart. The whole concept of just them wanting more and more money and how money just corrupts the soul and the mind, it was hilarious. This stand, it's not even dangerous. It's literally just a stand that can multiply and basically can be used for whatever. I mean, and what we're using it for is to find things that have been thrown away. Nothing illegal. But the villain is just money hungry. I mean, he even tries to buy a girl once he gets a wad of cash. I think his line is something to the degree of saying, like, I have a fat stack, do you want to go do something? And I was just like, okay, I had to pause the episode at that point because that was just ridiculous. Seriously, this has to be the funniest episode of JoJo, hands down. I had so much fun watching it. I'm glad it's going to be at least a two-parter because it does say to be continued. We haven't actually finished this little plot line yet, so I'm having a blast. Honestly, if it lasted 3 episodes, I'd be fine with that too. I'm having a blast with this little mini arc here. I mean, we still have our end goal, we still know who our villain is, but it's nice to get content like this that is so entertaining, so engaging, and just has you laughing the entire way through, because sometimes you need those types of episodes. So overall, hilarious episode of JoJo. Honestly, one of my favorites in all of the parts, period, and I mean that 100%. This was pure enjoyment, and I cannot wait for next week. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you find it as entertaining as myself? Let me know, and be sure to hit that like button to show your support, and subscribe if you're new to my channel for more content like this and so much more. So until next time, everyone, please take care and have a good one.